On Mount Carmel, Elijah boldly calls down fire from heaven, and the flames consume the sacrifice before all Israel. The people fall on their faces in awe, crying out together, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" After the victory, Elijah's body grows weary, and his spirit feels drained from the weight of the battle. When Jezebel swears to kill him, terror pierces his heart like a sharp blade. He flees deep into the wilderness, carrying the heavy burden of fear and despair. Under the shade of a broom tree, he collapses and prays for his life to end. As he lies asleep in sorrow, an angel of the Lord gently touches him. Beside him, the angel sets warm bread and cool water, inviting him to rise and eat. Elijah lies down again in fatigue, but the angel returns with the same tender care. With firm compassion, the angel says, "Without this food, the journey will be too much for you." Strengthened by heavenly provision, Elijah walks 40 days and nights to Mount Horeb. Alone in a dark cave, he laments bitterly that he is the last faithful servant left. The Lord calls him out, summoning him to stand on the mountain before his presence. A fierce wind shatters the rocks, but the Lord is not found in the wind. The earth quakes violently, yet the Lord is not in the trembling ground. A raging fire passes by, but still, the Lord is not in the flames. At last, a gentle whisper breaks the silence, carrying the voice of God. Elijah covers his face with his cloak and steps out in holy reverence. The Lord asks him once more with tender authority, "Elijah, what are you doing here?" Elijah pours out his loneliness and fear, confessing his broken spirit. God answers with assurance, reminding him that he is never alone. 7,000 in Israel still remain faithful, refusing to bow to Baal. God entrusts Elijah with a new mission, to anoint Hazael as king over Aram. He is also commanded to anoint Jehu as king over Israel. Lastly, he must anoint Elisha to succeed him as prophet and carry the mantle forward. Revived in spirit, Elijah obeys and rises again with new strength. On the road, he encounters Elisha plowing the field with oxen. Elisha abandons everything at once and chooses to follow Elijah wholeheartedly. Elijah feels the comfort of knowing he no longer walks this path alone. He remembers the despair that once crushed him under the broom tree. Now he sees how God has transformed his sorrow into divine comfort. The gentle whisper of God still echoes, guiding his steps day by day. His feet grow firm again, and he walks without fear, filled with courage. Elijah is restored, no longer a weary prophet, but a faithful servant renewed in God's presence.